Morning. Good morning, everybody. We're gonna have I got some interesting videos for you this morning. So over the years, I've been really ponder about is a pour over technique does really is that matters, right? Is that does matter or not? Okay, obviously it does because there is a literally.
Obviously
Hold
does,
on a second.
because there is a
There's literally thousands and thousands of coffee recipe videos out there. Okay, literally. We are talking about. I mean, if you search for YouTube channel or Google, there is a tons and tons of, pour over techniques. Okay, I know James Hoppen does the ultimate V60 recipes, and a lot of Brewers Cup champions as well come up with all. I mean, name it. Get different water temperature. What else they do? Uh, and the pour technique and also speed of the pour as well. Man, I mean that is crazy, getting out of control. Okay, I'm gonna be using XBloom today. Even XBloom, if you go to XBloom, the app, okay, I know some of you already have this. There is a lot. Okay, there is quite a bit of different recipes for different coffee. So here's what we're gonna do this morning. It's gonna be fun. Okay. So I have a counterculture coffee here. It's pot, right? Hold on. So this is the counterculture coffee. So I'm gonna have two. Okay. All right. So whenever you buy XBloom, their pot, they give you this the recipe card. Okay, they give you this recipe cards here. So this one's a counterculture. Come up with this recipe for this coffee, perfectly designed. Okay, so I'm gonna brew one with XBloom. I mean, one with the actual recipe card for the counterculture. Okay, and the other one is just this is just their this average, just plain the recipe cards. Okay, so I'm going to brew exact same coffee with the counterculture recipe versus regular. Okay, that's it. So this one is like plain, just plain recipe. Okay, this one is just made for this coffee. All right, so let's find out. I'm very curious. Let's find out how much difference in taste from this coffee. Okay, I think it's gonna be very interesting there. It's gonna tell us a lot. Okay, if taste is about the same, all right. So what does that mean? We're gonna talk about that as well right after that. So, yes. So let's brew some coffee this morning, and I'm gonna be using identical. Okay, it's gonna be exactly the same thing. It's gonna be exactly same, the grind size, but it's gonna be a different technique though. Okay, it's gonna be a different technique. All right, let's do it. Okay, because hold on a second here. Now, it comes to water, I'm using holy water. Okay. No, it's not holy water. This is the Dr. Pablo's water. Okay. So it's gonna be, scare-free water, right? It's nothing special. Okay. I'm just gonna add some water in here. So it's gonna be exact same water, exactly same anything. All right. It's gonna be exactly the same thing, except, all right, the recipes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay. You know what? It's gonna be different grind size, by the way. It's gonna be a different grind size too. So let's start with, let's start with a counterculture recipe. Yeah, let's do that. Just make sure I'm this cut. Hold on. I don't want to heat up my vessel. Okay. Is anybody owns a XBloom? Yeah. First one is a counterculture recipe. Hold on. Hold on a second. It's not gonna work. Okay, I gotta go first. Get the cap off. Put the coffees in it. Close. There we go. Okay, grind size 51. Okay, 70 or 1 to 17 ratio. So 51. You know, I think I don't want to change the grind size on my regular cars. Okay, because I don't want to have same grind size and a different ratio. 1 to 17, by the way. Okay, so let's go here. So 51 now. Change the grind size right now. So 51. I mean, I do enjoy, playing with X Bloom. Okay, it's been a lot of fun to play with. All right. How we say, yeah, use my X Bloom wire, I'm working good. Yeah, I mean, this is a great machine, by the way. So grind size 51. I'm gonna remember that one. So this is the counterculture coffee. All right, this is the wash process. Let's see here. We have, what's the tasting note on this one? Caramel, nutty, and round. Okay, so caramel, nutty, and round. Different has different recipes for sure, because I think what X Bloom does is work with the various roasters throughout the world, and then have them come up with the recipe for their coffee. But I am curious. I don't know how they come up with it in first place, right? Okay. Right now, I mean, we are doing the blooming phase right now. So it's long bloom, by the way. Yeah, it was a long bloom. Yeah. It's gonna be completely different technique on their generic ones for sure. Okay. So let's say, so Howie, so are you using the pot or are you using your own coffee? Yeah, let me know. Okay. All right. So we have our regular crew on this morning. Yeah. That's great. Yeah, Sunday. Okay, I do like Sunday morning. If you're, by the way, who's the first timer? Yeah, how is he using his own coffee? Yeah, yeah. Who's first timer? Let me know if you're a first timer. So right now I'm at 2 minutes mark at. So far we added 155 grams of water. I mean, this is really, it's fun. Okay, hold on. I mean, just put on the pot, put the pot in, just press the button, you just walk away for a few minutes, and you're gonna have a coffee ready for you. Yeah. So 1 to 17 ratio. So now, here we go. Stop at 155 and 255. I think brew time should be around 3 minutes, about 3 minutes and 30 seconds, maybe 30, could be 40. Yeah. So nutty and caramel is a tasting notes. Okay, nutty, caramel, and round. All right. So Yeah, it's gonna be. Can't wait to try there. Yeah, 3 minutes and 42 seconds. 3:42. So now I still have some drips, but yeah, I want to catch that right now. All right, so coffee is done, and after that, you just toss it, right? I mean, you just simply toss the pot. Very easy. Yeah. Okay, let's give it a try there. So this is a counterculture coffee, nutty, and caramel and round. Here we go. Cheers. Okay, definitely nutty. Round. Yeah, I can see that. Roundish tasting notes. Okay, so we're gonna do the exactly same thing, but this time I'm gonna be doing the just plain the recipe. Okay, the plain technique. Right. Just put my cup underneath there. So 50 grind size 51 earlier. So okay, right now I set at 65. So I do want to have a same grind size 51. Okay, 1:17 ratio, same thing. So pretty much everything is identical. Grind size identical, but comes to pour techniques going to be different. And we just takes about what 3 minutes. Yeah, it's good. It's good cup. Okay, definitely good cup for sure. All right. So 3 minutes and 45 seconds for this cup here. So yeah, so let's find that. Okay. All right. So look like Naomi is talking about the flow rates. Flow rate on Akaya. I mean, so what they do is, they're pretty much total grams and time divided by that. So they tell you the flow rate on average for that brew time. So, I mean, it all depends on. I mean, the flow rates. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's gonna be a little tricky to measure. Okay, why you are brewing, right? Because it's very hard to control by hand. You know, so I mean, that's the reason why I'm doing this test this morning. Because one is the made by counterculture for this coffee right here, just made for it. Okay, they're baristas or roasters that spend hours and hours and days come up with the perfect recipe for their coffee with the different techniques. So this one is just the X-Bloom, just a plain the recipe card. That's it. Okay, nothing special about this. Right. So I'm trying to figure it out. It's going to be different in any taste. Okay, in these two cups. Okay, right now I'm waiting right now. Yep. Draw down. It's completely different technique so far. Okay. Counterculture. Yeah, counterculture. I mean, still they're good. Yeah, yeah. Counterculture is still good. Okay. Calvin asking, how much did counterculture charge for those two pots? I'm not sure because so whatever you got by new X Bloom, they send you this this bag so as gift. So yeah. All right, it's pretty much done here, guys. We're gonna do one last pull. Is there a weight right now? Yeah. There we go. Around 255. That's it. 1 to 17 ratio for both cup. Okay. We have LV from Las Vegas. Yeah. It's a counterculture. You know, here's the thing about the counterculture is, I think they're still good, but so many different roasters got better. Okay. So pretty much counterculture stayed the same. Rest of, the roaster, specialty coffee got elevated, elevates. So yeah, I mean that's why we have so many more options, like counterculture, like Pete's, Intelligentsia as well. Way back when, right? I mean, we consider it as a very specialty coffee. Now, they're like more like mid-range, right? We have so many great roasters, just so many great ones. About the same time, okay, pretty much the same time as well. So everything's the same, okay, except the technique of the pull, okay. All right. Here we go. I'm just gonna toss that one in. So this is just a the recipe card. Okay. So let's give it a try here. Cheers. So this is just, again, regular. Man. Okay, hold on a second. So this is a tricky part, right? Hold on. Comes to drinking, the cup, it matters as well. Unfortunately, comes to tasting coffee. So, yeah. I mean, I need identical cup too. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna, yeah. I don't want to make a mess here right now, so I'm just gonna dump it carefully. There we go. That's better. So let's give it a try on the exactly same cup. So this is the counterculture recipe versus just a plain, the recipe. Okay. So this is the counterculture recipe. You know what? Same. I mean, I cannot tell the difference between two cups. Same grind size, obviously same water, similar brew time as well because same grind size. And then only thing difference is a different pour technique from the X Bloom. Yeah, man. I wish I can tell you like there is I can say, hey, this is definitely different, but yeah, still round, nutty. Yeah, maybe different coffee perhaps. Okay, so this is more like the counterculture, they're like medium to dark roast coffee. So could be lighter roast coffee, maybe impacts on the tasting notes, but for this coffee, not really. Yeah. John Doe say, I did a profile for Pourover on the Data S this morning. Okay. John Doe has one. Good. I'm sure it's more convenient, but I'm not convinced that the pour technique all different. Yeah, it makes any. Yeah. I mean, there's no significantly difference, right? So here's my theory. Okay. I mean, I cannot prove it. I cannot prove all these different techniques out there. I think it's more for showmanship. I mean, as long as you got the basic cover, right? So basic means you're gonna do the bloom. Okay, you're gonna do the blooming. Does make a big difference. Okay. Minimum 30 seconds. So you're gonna degas it. As long as you got the blooming phase done. If you don't do like 2 per method, 3 per method, 4 per method, I don't know. I mean, I mean, that's the one I really like to more explore, okay, coming weeks as well. Because with the Explum, the app has a 2 pour method, 3 pour method, and 4 pour method, okay? So it's going to be tell us a lot and about different techniques. So, I want to dive even more because I know a lot of people are getting into coffee, especially pour over. You guys get overwhelmed with the techniques out there. I did. Okay. I even wrote down on my piece of paper that, trying to figure it out. Okay. How can I, make pour over? But I mean, I realized, hey, I mean, you don't have to, right? In the beginning, you don't have to. But I don't know. If you're in the competition, all the like Brewers Cup competition there, obviously you gotta brew some really nice coffee, but also it's showmanship too. It's about entertaining the judge. Okay, something new. Okay, something what's the latest, the techniques you can come up with, right? The latest like brewer, or whatever. Could be the latest coffee as well. So you mix and match that, bring out the best in that cup with style. So anyway, goodness. So far for this counterculture coffee, Pourover technique is not notably different. If you ask me about the same, so that is unfortunate. And I was hoping something different, but yeah, it's not. All right. Look like Dogman just popped in as well. Yeah, and yeah, hey, John. Yeah, what do you think about the Data S, John? Though, yeah, we got some sidetrack here, but yeah, let me know if you like the Data S. And also, I heard that you need to have a what 20 amp, right? The plug. So, yeah, let me know. What's your setup like at home? Okay, power plant say we are riding the third wave. I think if you ask me, we are riding the fourth wave right now. Okay, it's like we are in the next level. That's for sure. Because third wave's been last, for 5 years. Now, I mean, you guys drink some really, really good coffee, and also, I mean, there's so many different, even like water, right? Now we care about water quality too. Okay, the water recipes. So yeah, I think we are past third. We are getting into fourth wave right now. Okay, Larry say, all right. Grinding at Explum at 60 ppm versus 120 ppm results in much different taste. More dynamic 6. Okay, interesting. More fruit forward at 20. I'm thinking it should be opposite, right? I wonder. Because the lower RPM give you more uniformity, right? Okay, which means less fine with the lower RPM. So more dynamic at 60. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's for sure. Let's see here, John. Okay, John Doe has a Data S from Windoogie, and they love it so far. Need a 20 amp outlet as okay, for espresso outlet, but I haven't. Okay, 15 amp, using it on 15-minute amp circuit as well. Okay, I know because just people just get the adapter, so I know quite a few people does that as well. But yeah, that's a great machine for the price. I think so I sent my Lillet in last week. So I should let's get that machine back by next week or so, maybe 2 weeks. Yeah. So we're gonna have a dual boiler machine once again. So we're gonna do some more comparison as well, yeah, because I have a couple of heat exchange machines. So yeah. Okay, Larry said 2 chart line shows greater spread. Also, the extraction changes for higher at 120. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense, right? Higher even more fines, you're gonna get more extraction. Okay, that's for sure. Less fines, you're gonna have a more uniform grinds, but you're gonna have a lot more clarity. Okay, but all right, guys, I think we are done for this morning, and I'll be back tomorrow. Okay. I don't know what we're gonna talk about, but we're gonna talk about something. All right. We're gonna talk about something there as well. I don't know. Maybe we're gonna talk about some. Yeah. Let's bring out the entry level machine coming week. Okay. Like Bravo Barista Express or Pro. All right. Hold on a second. John said no comparison to E61 very advanced, but build like a tank. Looks beautiful. Yeah. Yep. Okay. And again, the machines nowadays. I mean, yeah, I cannot wait to see it. By the way, I cannot wait to see the Windoogie. Dogman. We did talk about that actually. The Windoogie for the power consumption. Okay. And because you need to have the 20 amp, dedicated circuit for that. All right. But I know some of you out there use regular 15 amp at home, use the adapter, but some say fire hazard as well because you draw a lot more. But to just make sure, I mean, if you're not sure about it, okay, contact your electrician as well. But here's the thing about the electrician, right? I mean, it's not free, right? That costs a lot of money to bring it out. I guess I wish, okay, a lot of coffee machine makers just made for, okay, just made for the just regular house, okay. Not everybody has 20 amp circuit. Some people do. Some people don't know, okay. All right. I mean, I don't know my house a circuit. But only way to differentiate that is if you're looking at the circuit there, you're going to have that 90 degree. Okay. But again, and just make sure consult your electrician about, you bring the, 20 amp machine like that. So I guess, more, in future, okay, a lot of companies just made for the U.S. home. Okay. You know what I mean? Okay, hold on a second here. Dogman said plenty of people have a 20 amp breakers and wiring that should only carry 15. It pulls 18. Yeah, I mean, again, I mean, most of us, we don't know. Okay, most of us, we don't know. All right, we are not an electrician. I mean, unless if your hobby is playing with electrical, sure, you understand that. But most people out there, I mean, we don't know the difference between 20 and 15 amp. Okay. I mean, if you do, good for you. All right. So yeah, again, if you're not sure about it, just make sure contact your electrician for your future machines. I think they even advise that as well. Okay. Okay. So Kelvin said, can you imagine paying $5,000 machine and can plug in? Sure. I mean, that's true, right? Yeah. I mean, that happens quite a few times. I guarantee you. Okay, a lot of people spend, 3,000, 5,000. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that definitely happens. Okay. I mean, at that point, it's not about money anymore, right? Sometimes the machine got so big, I mean, you can't even fit your house. So yeah, it all depends on, what kind of machine you got. I mean, that's the reason why I really like, just a regular plain E61, right? Even like Bravo machine at home. Unless if you're a serious coffee hobbyist, I mean, you are going to set up properly, but I mean, most of us, it's too much. Okay, simpler is the better. All right. Okay, so John does say most of us home have a 20 amp breaker and 12 gauge wiring. Okay, GFCI outlet in the kitchen. You know what? My kitchen, I need to check it. Okay, I definitely need to check. All right. Yeah, I hope I do. I'm not quite sure on my kitchen. For my current setup, it's not. But other setup kitchen, maybe. All right, maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow morning, and we're gonna brew some really nice coffee coming week as well. Okay, guys, see you soon.